This is Lyle Dennis of GMVolt.com and AllCarsElectric.com. I'm out here today with the 2010 Honda Insight and the 2010 Toyota Prius, and we're putting them head to head, test driving both of them, and we'll find out which one comes out on top. The inside of the Prius, and this is the third generation, is a nice clean interface with this unusual shifter device. And that noise right there, I believe, is the sound of the solar fan going on, which this one happens to have. Pressing this button over here activates the solar roof. So when you want to start the car, basically press the power button and you see the displays light up, and she's ready to go. So we see here on this hot day, the solar roof of the Prius is here, and it's basically right now running an accessory fan inside the car, which you can hear, trying to keep it cool. So we're in here in the blazing hot sun, and the solar fan is on, but well, I can't say it does too much. So driving the car, you get a very solid feel. It feels like a heavy, sturdy, stable car that holds the road well. Really a little bit more of a substantial car than the previous version of the vehicle. Takes turns well, moves well, handles well. So the car actually has a new design compared to the second generation. It has a little bit more of a rakish look, a little sportier profile. In particular, I think the rear corner of the car is quite a little bit different. They have a hard edge here now, and this kind of an angulation here and a lip spoiler. I think it has a sportier look, a definite improvement to the previous version of the car. Front corner, nose has a little bit more of a sculpted look, a little bit more of a refined appearance. So starting up the Insight is as basic as any other car. You stick your key in there, start it up, and you just throw it into gear like you'd any other car, and you're off and running. So driving the Insight is a little bit different experience. You're a little bit lower to the ground. It's a little bit of a softer feel in terms of it's a little bit not as tight when you turn the wheel and you sort of go over the surface of the road. But you know, look, it handles well. One of the issues is when you step on the gas, it makes a lot of noise. Have a listen. So it tends to be a bit of a noisier car than the Prius, which seems to have a bigger engine, better insulated, less sound. But overall, I'd say it's a fun, responsive, and pleasant car to drive. So the design of the Insight is, you know, quite similar to the Prius in shape, although it certainly has Honda-like qualities from the side view. And the front corner, the nose certainly has the Honda look, the Honda grille, probably a little bit more attractive than the Prius. The rear corner is a little probably less attractive and less sharply styled than the Prius. So we can compare these cars over several different areas. I think if we look at design, I'm going to have to give it to the Prius. A little bit more rake, a little bit better stance, sharper edges, a little sportier looking. This one probably can get there maybe by the next generation. If we look at performance and handling, again, I got to give it to the Prius. A more solid feel, a little firmer on the road, definitely faster, bigger engine. If we look at interior comfort and technology, again, I give it to the Prius. It has a more cutting edge, a little bit more high-tech interior, better features. If I look at fuel economy, once again, got to give it to the Prius. 50 miles to the gallon on average. Insight's getting 43 miles to the gallon on average, regular driving. Finally, I think the only area I could give it to the Insight is on price. This car starts under $20,000 before tax and destination charges. Prius starts around 23. This car has equipped 20 grand. This one has equipped 26 grand. 3,600 for the solar roof cannot possibly justify it. So at the end of the day, weighing all the features right now, advantage 2010 Prius.